Hey there, it's Steven, and welcome to the third and final phase of your journey toward PLC programming confidence. And this is where we will focus completely on programming. Congratulations on sticking with this training and improving your skills and knowledge this much. Sadly, many folks who start learning PLCs don't even get this far, so good work. Alright, back to it. The first training in the programming phase is all about getting totally confident with all the most important ladder logic instructions and learning how to use just the right instructions to get the job done. Ladder logic is still probably the most commonly used programming language for PLCs and PACs, at least in North America, and it is really useful for troubleshooting since it is a very visual programming language. I still prefer to use ladder logic for these reasons and more. So let's look at how far we've come and where we're headed. By now you've built a really solid foundational understanding of PLCs and ladder logic by completing all the steps in the foundation phase of this training. In the software phase of this training, you have also gotten comfortable with navigating the Studio 5000 Logix Designer software used for the Rockwell ControlLogix and CompactLogix PACs, and now you're ready to enjoy the fruits of your labors by focusing on the really fun and rewarding stuff, which is programming. And here we are at the first step of the final phase, which is climb the ladder training, where we will really focus on nailing ladder logic and getting really comfortable with it. So here's what we'll cover. We're going to break up the different ladder logic instructions into a few categories. First, this will be kind of a review of looking at relay type instructions, timers, and counters that we learned in the programming foundation training, but this time we will be looking at them in the Studio 5000 Logix Designer software. These instructions will be the backbone of most of your ladder logic PLC programs. Next, we will study some math type instructions like add, subtract, multiply, etc. These are great for scaling analog inputs or outputs. Third, we will look at move and copy instructions, which are used to move tags that are ints, dints, or reals around to different parts of the PLC program or move them to an analog output channel. Next, we will look at comparison instructions like greater than or less than or equal to. These instructions are helpful when you want to trigger an output based on an analog input signal like a tank level sensor. And lastly, we will cover a couple more bit level instructions, including some relay type instructions. This final phase will boost your confidence in PLC programming immensely and get you ready for your goal of advancing your skills, your career, and your earning potential. So be sure to take your time and enjoy this training, and let's get down to it.